In my latest instalment in my Leadership Bites series, I wanted to talk to you about being a storyteller. This is really a critical trait that great leaders have, and you see it all the time. The ability to tell a story and bring people along for the ride. It's so important. So think about when you're getting messages across, flavour it with your own experience, case studies of things you've seen in the past, but be able to tell it in a way that people can relate to it, understand it, and actually come along for the ride. So people want to hear your stories. They want to hear what you've experienced, what you've learnt from that, and how that's contributed to where you are today. So don't be afraid to share some of your personal experiences if that helps take people to a place that you need them to get to, particularly when you're doing some transformational change in an organisation. So you need to be able to share the good, the bad, and the ugly. We've all had failures. We've all done things wrong or things that we could have done in a better way. And people learn a lot from and respect you for being able to actually acknowledge that. So I think acknowledging where you've made mistakes and explaining the context and what you learnt from that is a really powerful thing to be able to do as a leader. And I think you'll see that the way your people respond to that is something that's really positive. So don't be afraid to do that. Really critical to be able to be a good speaker. You don't have to be the next, Barack Obama or whatever great orator you can think of. Certainly not any of the current presidential candidates. But you don't have to be the best speaker in the world, but you need to be able to tell a good story. You need to be articulate and you need to be able to relate things in context to something that's real and tangible and something that you've perhaps had some exposure or experience with. So that's my next great leadership trait, is being a really good storyteller. Thanks.